Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you the first things I recommend doing after setting up your ITEL S24. So the most important thing is connecting to the Wi-Fi if you haven't done that in the setup. So let's go to settings and go to Wi-Fi. Now you can just find the Wi-Fi network you want to connect to, make sure it's enabled by the way. Enter its password if it has one. Then click on connect. And now once we're connected, we can go to the next very important step, which is checking available updates. That is crucial because it ensures your phone runs smoothly and securely, as well as just has the newest features available. So let's scroll all the way down until we can see system. Now let's just go to system update and click on online update. Then it will start checking for updates, and as you can see my system is up to date, but if yours is not, then you should be able to update it with a button here. Now let's go to the next step, which is signing into Google account. Of course this is optional, but without it you cannot access the Google Play Store from which you download apps, as well as other Google features. So let's go to users and accounts, and then if you under accounts for owner don't have any Google account, then I recommend clicking on add account, Google, and now we're logged in. So let's enter the email first. If you don't have an account, of course you can click on create account here. And then I'm gonna enter the password of camera. Then just wait a moment and select who will be using this device, either you or your child. I will be using it, so I'm gonna leave that selected and click on next. If you select your child, then the further steps may vary, but they should be intuitive, just follow the instructions on screen. Now you can read the Google Terms of Service as well as Google Play Terms of Service and the privacy policy, and you need to agree to them in order to add the account. If you don't agree, just go back. But if you want the Google account, then you need to agree. Now it'll ask you if you want to back up your phone's data, and if you don't know whether or not, then I recommend leaving that enabled because this will make you not lose your data. Now click on accept, and you can see that the account is added. Since it's added, let's go to the Play Store, because here we will be downloading the updates for our apps, because updating apps is important for the very same reason as updating your software, but also some apps just won't work without an update. I think that Play Store isn't opening right now because it's in the process of that updating, because I literally set this phone up like 4 minutes ago, so now it can be opened. But if it crashes in a moment, then it'll be fine. It's normal, very normal on like freshly set up phones. Then I'm gonna skip the additional apps, and I'm gonna use password to verify my purchases because I don't have biometrics set up just yet, although I'm gonna show you how to do that later. Now you can just enter the password to your account, the Google account of course, and now click on the profile icon in the top right corner and go to My Apps and Games. Then go to Updates, and I'm gonna cancel all because when I click on cancel all, I can update all with one click, so that makes everything just quicker, and in the process we can do anything else. So I'm gonna go to the settings and set up my screen lock as well as biometrics. And to do that, you need to go to the privacy, I believe, but I'm not sure. No, sorry. I'm gonna double check what to click on. Okay, it's the password and security. I didn't see it for some reason. And now you can click on lock screen passwords, and you can set it to a pattern, numeric password or alphanumeric password. I'm gonna set it to a pattern, then draw it. And before I redraw it, I need to warn you that in case you forget the screen lock, then there's no other way to restore it than to erase all the data that you have on your phone. So do your best to not forget the pattern or the PIN or password, but I think it's still worth it so no one else besides you has access to your phone. So now I'm gonna redraw it and click on confirm. Now you need to select whether you want to show notification content or hide it on the lock screen. So I'm gonna hide the content but show notifications, and now I'm gonna enroll the fingerprint. I recommend doing the fingerprint because it's secure and very convenient. Just enter your screen lock and then tap add fingerprint next, and now tap your finger on the fingerprint sensor, which is on the right side. Release it, tap again and repeat multiple times. Remember to move your finger between the scans so it scans the whole area of your finger, and if it says scan the fingerprint edge, then move your finger to the edges and click on finish. Now this is set, and I'm gonna go to the face unlock, but before I do that I need to explain that this phone bases only on the camera. There are phones on the market that base on IR sensors for face recognition, which make it really very secure, but if it bases on the camera, as in this case, it makes it not too secure because it can be unlocked with a photo of you or by someone who looks similar to you. So I wouldn't recommend it, and if you don't have to, then I would tell you to not set it up. But in case you need it for any reason, because you can't use the fingerprint or anything else, then go to the face unlock if you really need it. So I'm gonna just show you how to do it in case you want, and click on enroll face, then wait for like 5 seconds and click on start, then put your face within the frame. Now it's set. You can select whether or not you want to unlock directly or stay on lock screen. So after face unlocking, if you set it to unlock directly, then it will not need to slide up on the lock screen, it'll just go to home screen automatically, and that's what I'm gonna do. And now I'm gonna show you how to unlock your phone with these 3 methods. So the first one, the most classic one, is clicking on the power button, sliding up and entering your password, the fingerprint. The screen doesn't have to be on, you can just tap on the fingerprint sensor, don't need to click on it. And with the face, you can just click on the power button, look at your phone, and it'll be unlocked. And now let's go to the next step, which is changing our wallpaper. So if you want to have a different wallpaper, like a photo of someone from your family or some of your friends or you or your pet or some landscape, you can of course set it, and you can take it now or download it from the internet, or you can also transfer it from your previous phone. I'm gonna go to the gallery and just take the photo now. Now I'm gonna go to the settings, and in the settings I'm gonna go to the it'll be somewhere here, can't find it again, personalization. And now we can go to the wallpapers here, and you can select the static wallpapers or gallery. I'm gonna select the gallery, of course, and now I'm gonna select this photo from the gallery. You can adjust it by pinching or moving it like that. Then you can apply it, and you can apply it to home, lock, or both screens. I'm gonna only apply it to the lock screen, because on the home screen I prefer having something that's just pretty clean. And this is how it all looks. And now we can go to the next step, which is going to the to the Google Wallet, which if you don't have, you can go to Play Store and go to search and search for Google Wallet. Before we download it, maybe I'll explain why, so you don't download it if you don't need it. So the Google Wallet will allow you to add your payment card to your phone directly into your phone, so you can use your phone to tap to pay contactless without reaching out to your wallet. You can just use your phone for that matter. So I'm gonna install it and show you how to add it, although I'm not gonna add the card, so I won't go through the whole process. But by the way, you may need to verify with your bank via an SMS or a phone call or the bank app if you already have that installed, and that will allow you to add the app. So I'm just gonna wait until it appears. And also I recommend going to the settings and going to battery lab. Here go to charge and find AI Smart Charge, and I recommend enabling it because it learns your charging routine. So if you plug your phone in to sleep, then it'll charge to 80% and hold, and it'll resume it about an hour before you are expected to wake up. So it charges up to 100% after that hold, so your phone doesn't overcharge for too long. And this is very important to save your battery life, and honestly doesn't make your battery like have less power, or just has only advantages and no disadvantage, so that's pretty great. Okay, the Google Wallet is installing right now, so we are pretty close to that. And actually, while it's being done, I'm gonna slide up from the left top part of my screen to click on Finish Setting Up. This step is gonna be pretty important, so we just don't have this notification later. Just click on Start. Now you can connect to mobile network by inserting a SIM card if you don't have it inserted yet, or you can skip it and do that later, but it's great to do it at the beginning of using your phone, so you have access to your phone calls and messages from the very start. And now I'm gonna skip it and just wait until it loads. Now you can copy your apps and data from your previous device by clicking on Next and following the instructions on screen. And if you click on Don't Copy Now, then you will not be asked later, and actually this native method will be unavailable. You can of course still do it with like some third-party apps, but the native Google method is only available if it asks you that itself. So I'm gonna click on Don't Copy, but if you do want to copy, it's great to do it now, so you just can do it conveniently with the actual app. Now I'm gonna enable Hey Google, so it'll allow me to access Google Assistant by saying Hey Google out loud without pressing on any buttons. Then I'm gonna click on More and agree to the voice match, but it's all up to you. And if you are setting Hey Google for the first time, then it may prompt you to say 4 phrases out loud to set up the voice match. Then I'm gonna skip the assistant without unlocking the device because I don't really like this feature. And I'm also gonna click on No Thanks, but you can adjust a few more things. And now this notification is set. So let's go to the Google Wallet. And I'm gonna wait a moment until it logs in with my Google account. And now I can click on Add to Wallet. So let's click on that. Now select the payment card, of course only if you want. And here you can just scan the card with your camera or enter the details manually by clicking Enter Details Manually. You can enter them, scroll all the way down, save and continue, and verify with your bank. And from now on, you can just pay with your phone by, I think you can slide down from the right top part of your screen, then find the wallet and tap on it, so you don't even have to be on the home screen to find the wallet. And when it's open, you can just tap to the reader and it'll pay with your phone. And these are all of the things that I wanted to show you. That's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.